welcome to Tada Internet Cooking Network. I have the rare pleasure of introducing Chef Tila Belfry. She was nice enough to take some time out of her busy schedule to come to the Internet Network to fix one of her famous desserts for us. So, Tila.
Today I am going to do a puff pastry dessert with raspberries, whipped cream, and creme anglaise top. This sounds complicated, it's really not. Go to your grocer. Store. Thank you. Go to the grocery store and
I love that comic relief. What can I say? We have a great time when we cook together.
Yes, we do. Anyway, go into the frozen department and pick up some puff pastry and lay it out on your counter for, I don't know, a good 20 minutes or so. Make sure that it's pliable, you can work with it. Roll it out onto a sheet tray such as this.
Oh, I see that you've got, you did a little cookie cutter crown.
I did,
really
I did.
I like that.
What's going to happen is that we're going to prep this and then we're going to stick it in the oven for just a small period of time, maybe 10-15 minutes until it puffs up, and then we're going to cut it and then put it together. First of all, get yourself some egg wash.
Tila, let me ask you a question. Just in case the viewers don't know, what is the purpose of using the egg wash?
The egg wash gives it a shine. It has got to have shine, and that's where you get it. So, egg wash goes on first. You don't want to put too much on, just enough to cover the top of it. You don't want to have blobs hanging off the side.
You mean scrambled eggs, right?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So, we're going to get this covered.
Okay, so tell me, how long is it to take to make this recipe?
You know, with all the components, maybe 30 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's really not. And it, in the end, looks beautiful and is a great presentation piece.
Oh, wow, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. So, everything gets egg.
And you know, the good thing about it right now is the fact that you've got fresh berries in season, and you can get really sweet berries to go on any type of your meal. So that's always a good thing.
Yeah, and this is it's a perfect seasonal thing because it's real light and airy, and it's not heavy, and you know, a lot of stuff you can get chocolate and things that you are indicative to winter. You know, this is something that's light and it's dreamy.
Nice.
All right, now we're going to get our sugar.
Okay.
And we're going to slowly kind of pinch it between your fingers and run it down over the entire bunch of pastry. You don't want to have big globs of sugar. Like if you do that, spread it out.
Okay.
You don't want to have tons of sugar in one little spot. You want to make it pretty consistent all the way.
Nice.
All right. So now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and stick this in the oven for roughly 10 minutes. Keep your eye on it because you certainly don't want it to get too dark. You want it a little dark and caramelized, but you don't want it too dark.
What should the oven be on?
375, and like I said, roughly 10 minutes, depending on how thick your pastry sheets are that you get from the store.
Oh, okay. Great. Pause it, please. Not yet.
It's been about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, Devetta, would you mind?
Sure. I'll go ahead and take it out.
The unveiling of the pastry?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, God, Tila, they turn out beautifully. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous.
And this is the glistening that you get from the sugar coupled with the egg. Now what you're going to do is you're going to cut, because they're going to be kind of tall, you're going to cut them in half real carefully with a small paring knife. And then we're going to start to assemble. Okay?
Okay. Well, what can I help you with?
Well, do you want a pipe?
I'm not good at piping. I'm going to let you pipe. I'll decorate. How's that?
All right. I'll do the piping. We're going to start with whipped cream. This is just your standard heavy whipping cream. A little bit of sugar. It's about, I would say, 1.5 cups of whipping cream to 1/4 cup of sugar. Maybe not even that much. Do it to taste. A little bit of vanilla extract and whip it up until it's real tight peaks, and then you're done.
Nice.
Okay. So
So, question, what did you make the topping out of?
the topping is creme anglaise. It's made with 4 egg yolks. And then you take the 4 egg yolks, mix it with 3 tablespoons of sugar.
Okay.
And you bring to a light boil 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and 1.5 tablespoons of sour cream.
Oh, fantastic.
And a vanilla bean.
Ah. To give it that little
Yes, to give it that
tinge.
little bit of extra.
Oh, fantastic. You know what? Just in case our viewers don't want to take the time to make their own whip topping, you can always go to the grocery store and you can get you some, I believe, Cool Whip. Yeah.
Yes, and you can just put it in a piping bag and then pipe it on as needed.
Exactly.
All right, first step. Now we have fresh rinsed raspberries, and we're just going to display these because the whole thing about this dish is that it's a visual from the side.
Interesting.
So you want to make it look as if it's layered and beautiful, and that everybody is going to want a piece.
Oh, you know what? I want a piece right now. It looks so good.
Yep, this is one of the fun ones, and you know, you can even get your kids involved with this because despite the piping, it's fun to, you know, have the kids design what they want to when it comes to the raspberries.
Okay.
You know, or you can mix it up and put other berries in here.
That's what I was going to ask you. So
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to just use raspberries, whatever fruit
No.
that you want.
Blackberries, blueberries is going to make the profile a little shorter, but it really doesn't matter in
Oh,
the
okay, I
end.
see, I see.
Okay, so now we're going to pipe on.
Oh, you're building it. I see what
I'm
you're doing. Oh,
building.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, then we're going to stick one of the bottom pieces in the middle, as so.
Okay.
And then we're going to start this process all over again.
I see.
And if you want to vary sometimes, have mixed berries in here, that
Ah.
also visually is absolutely beautiful.
Nice.
Would you like to help me with the berries there, Davida?
I don't know, you're doing such a good job yourself. Do you really want me to help you? Sure, I'll go ahead and help you with
That's
it.
up to you.
All right, there we go. Pieces. I'll go here.
Yeah, you start that in and work your way the other direction.
So basically it's going to be, what, 3 layers altogether?
Yes, it is 3
Okay.
layers.
Oops,
You
sorry.
can make it bigger.
Thank you.
We'll just turn that one over. It's all good,
Fantastic.
it's all good.
So,
Let's put the whipped cream back on the top again.
okay. Tila, I'm looking forward to tasting this. I can tell you now.
Well, it's very delectable and it's not going to weigh you down.
Oh, fantastic. Okay,
Now
let's
we'll
see
put
here.
the top on it.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Perfect.
Oh, wow.
So now we have the top, and you can decorate. I made some creme glaze, and generally I don't pour it over the top of it because if you pour it over the top, then it's going to sog the pastry, and you don't want that if it's going to sit for any length of time to serve it. So you serve it on the side, the creme glaze, or you can make a design on your plate.
Do me. You know what? Why don't you go ahead and explain what
Creme glaze.
God, I can't even say it. What creme glaze is to our viewers. I
Well,
think they
creme
wanna know.
glaze is, like I said before, it's just 4 egg yolks that are whisked with sugar, and then you cook the milk and the sour cream together, the heavy cream, or you can use milk, it really doesn't matter.
Right.
Once you boil that, just briefly, you don't want to scorch it, and then you're going to combine by a method called tempering, which means that you're going to add a little bit of the hot liquid to the egg yolks and continuously whisk. And as you do that, you keep adding a little bit more and a little bit more, and that way it does not scramble the eggs. Then you reserve that liquid in the refrigerator for however, about
Is it
20
24 hours maybe?
No,
or
it
less
doesn't
than?
really, I mean, until it cools down. So even if you want to speed up the process and put it in the freezer for, I don't know, 15 minutes, then you're going to have a working product.